Hi, my name is Lily, and this is my literacy autobiography. My earliest memory of literacy was around the age of 5. I moved here from Jordan, um, and so my first language was actually Arabic. However, it was also at this time that they found out that I was visually and hearing impaired, so I couldn't really speak very much. I didn't have any, prior knowledge with any kind of reading or anything like that. Um, but I was placed into kindergarten, and they did the immersion method of teaching for me. I was encouraged not to speak any Arabic at home, so I learned English really quickly, but I lost all my Arabic. Um, so I'm still kind of struggling with that, trying to relearn Arabic all these years later. My journey with literacy is very much dependent on very specific teachers that really stood out to me and that I still remember really clearly. The first being my third grade teacher. At this point of my schooling, I had been trying to play catch up, trying to understand how to read and how to see, and how the two things were correlated. And I also struggled with dyslexia. So my third grade teacher had one-on-one lessons with me, and she made it her mission for me to learn to enjoy schooling again. So she allowed me to search for books that I would find interesting, and I very quickly discovered Harry Potter. This was the first time that I learned that I could read for fun, for me, that it wasn't being forced upon me, and I really discovered the joy that a story could have on your life. My next teacher that stood out to me was my fifth grade teacher. She was very science based, and I remember doing a lot of experiments in her class. But in fifth grade, I had a huge head injury, and I was in the hospital for quite a while, and missed a lot of school. This teacher took it upon herself to visit me at the hospital, and she gifted me the book The Secret Garden. She claimed that because I couldn't go outside and play, she wanted me to be able to experience that, and she thought the best way to do that was through this book. So she gave it to me, and I read that book a few times that year, that summer, and it still kind of stands out to me the power that a teacher could have in just being there for you. But on top of that, she showed me that a book could be a means of escape. A book can lead you to other worlds, and it was a really crucial point. My next teacher that stood out to me was Miss White from Escondido Charter High School. Prior to this point, I was placed in a private school, and I hated every minute of it. I did not thrive there. I just wasn't doing very good. But then I went to Miss White, and in this program, I was going once a week for an hour, doing all my homework at home, supplementing my classes with college courses, and that kind of thing. This kind of self-pacing and one-on-one time with my teacher was crucial to me. I did so well. I thrived, and Miss White made it her mission to see that I was understanding the curriculum, and she took it upon herself to make sure that I was enjoying what I was reading, and that I was understanding what I was reading, and that it wasn't just a test score, but that I was doing okay. And I really, really owe to her my love of education and my love of seeing how I could feel when I could understand something. Um, she's the kind of teacher that I aim to be. One where you are excited to go to the class, and excited to show what you've been working on. So Miss White, thank you. This is a quote that I saw a while back, and it kind of just really cements the power that literacy could have on the future generations, especially with today's climate and in the country and stuff like that. It's really important that we get kids reading, and so I just thought I'd share that with you guys. And along with that, the power of literacy. I feel that literacy's importance is passing knowledge through words, whether that be through books, through articles, through scientific research, what have you. This belief led me to get a degree in journalism, and I loved it. I specifically loved finding the information, doing the scientific research, writing it all together, analyzing, and stuff like that. So I graduated a few years ago, but since then have only been teaching. and I don't mean that as a negative. I've loved every minute of it. I feel like I've found teaching by accident. Um, but ever since then, I have been working in a few different schools, and I really, really just enjoy it. I love seeing a student light up when they understand what you're saying. Um, and it's because of this that I've decided to go back and, back to SDSU and get my credential. Um, so that's why I'm here. My hope is that I would be that hallmark teacher in a student's life. Just like my third, fifth, or high school teacher, I really want to be that teacher that someone remembers later on in life, like, oh yes, she made the difference. And so that is why I'm here. Thank you.